Welcome in, builders. We're going to be taking a look at a new-ish, I'm not 100% sure when it came out, but within the last week or two, Girls Frontline 2 Exilium. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I know very, very little about this game, other than it's apparently got some tactical combat, and it's a gacha. I played the original for maybe an hour or something. It didn't gel with me. I think I did that on my phone a couple years ago. Supposedly, this one's pretty good. We'll see if we agree or not. My goal today is to play whatever tutorial or whatever it drops us into, probably at least up until the point that we get to do a gacha pull. I assume it's going to have that as part of the tutorial. That seems to be pretty commonplace these days. Beyond that, I know nothing about this. I've seen some memes about feet or something. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out, I suppose. Now, hopefully here, I'm set up to record. I wasn't set up the first time. I thought I could at least log in, and it immediately dropped me into something. So hopefully this is going to work here. Okay, we click start, and we are loading. Perfect. I don't know if my camera's in a good spot or not. We'll have to see. Like I mentioned, I didn't play the first one. I know the vague concepts of the game. I don't know any characters or anything, so this is all going to be new to me. Docteur, the sample, leave it here. Oh, also, I was able to choose between Japanese, Chinese, or Korean were my voice options. I went ahead and went with Japanese. Your VA choice is up to you, I suppose. All units be on alert. Okay, looks very XCOM as my first impression here. Missing intelligence on this enemy. It's recommended we do not engage them head on. Now, we need to reduce the enemy numbers. Give the order, Commander. Sure. Select a location near the enemy. Okay, I'm using mouse. I wonder if this has controller support. Could be kind of nice to play games like this. Select a target to attack. Looks like the Aegis Swap Bulwark 1 is going to be our target. We're going to confirm it. Okay, feels very XCOM there. That's a good thing, though. Yeah, disappear. Okay, that's pretty painful. Beware the goth ladies with umbrellas, I suppose. Stay vigilant. Prioritize getting the black box to the MBV. The Intercontinental Railway train is approaching the station. I'll hold her off. Watch the evacuation route over there. Take the box and leave via the passage immediately. Tss, hurry back once you're done, leader. Okay, looks like we got a swordsman and like a sniper. I hope you can abandon these unrealistic fantasies. Dang it, there's no end to this. Ah, looks like you need a little extra help. Commander, please select Karita and support the team. Alright, we'll select you. I guess we're having them run to here. He wants me to do this. Multi-compilation. Deals AoE corrosive damage equal to 100% attack to all enemy targets within a 9x9 area centered on self, excluding the inner 5x5. For each target hit, increase damage dealt by 5% up to 15%. Sure. Okay, that's kind of a cool little tactical attack. Everyone, is it time to get moving? Should we continue retreating, but the leader is still... Secure the box and evacuate immediately. They're just filthy rats from the sewer. Annoying, but not enough to affect the battle. As for you, you won't be so lucky. I'm afraid that's the end of the line for you. Don't worry, you'll soon reunite with your comrades. Everyone, retreat immediately. I won't let you take another step. Your performance is lacking, and I've just about run out of patience. Okay, that's a pretty powerful little whatever ability that is. The umbrella gun, classic, classic. Yeah, it looks like we're not without our own little MacGuffin there. It's a nice little effect on the broken glass. I wasn't expecting a music video intro, I suppose. I do know from the first one that they're called dolls. I think they're like androids, maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong there. Maybe we'll find out here. Kind of an interesting, like, plastic aesthetic here. Very creative. Okay, so we've got like maybe life flashing before our eyes here. Reminds me of a shot from Ghost in the Shell. Okay, what a cool intro. Man, why is it that so many of the new, I'm going to say innovative, maybe that's not the right word, games that are coming out in the last few years are all gachas? Like, come on, games industry, let's get things going. Yeah, that is ridiculous. All right, so we can confirm our gender. Apparently we are commander. I see he has the superior lanyard. Excellent. Always get the ribbon type because they won't flip around on you if they're put together correctly. As somebody who wears ID on a nearly daily basis. We can do a male or we could do a female. I am male. Please enter a nickname. Well, obviously it's Commander Babel spelled correctly. Babel, are we a builder in this one? Yeah, sure, we're gonna build some robot girls or something. Please enter nickname Babel Builder. We're male. Our commander's birthday. Maybe we'll do the month that my channel was started, which was the 11th month on, I think it was the 26th? Sure. Channel's birthday. It was the day Babel Builder was born. Go ahead and do that. Am I good? Hey, anytime a game lets you easily put in your name without having to fiddle with underscores and whatnot. Darkness all around. A hazy mist and a darkness obscure my view. Okay, this could be a little quicker. I hear water dripping. Judging from the echoes, I am in a very spacious environment. Can I want to get to settings, but I also want to be careful here. That's just going to repeat that. Okay. I'm assuming there probably will be a setting for that, but I don't want to dare miss it. This place must be... You wish to leave? I would like to know why. Great audio echo on that. The shed... It's going to be one of those, is it? The Shattered Order is calling for restoration. This broken world can finally be united. Everything before us shall be reformed into a new world, a new order, and we shall be the shining beacon in this brave new world. Just you, not us. You don't need me, Earl. To you, I'm just a pawn that can be easily replaced. I won't take orders from you anymore. I simply wish to know your final decision. The hedgehog who serves absolute truth, reduces the world to one organizing principle, raises his spines all over, and staunchly resists all other views. The cunning and mercurial fox rides the waves of tumultuous times, narrowing his eyes and discerning the discordant voices that can reshape the world. You once asked me this question. Now I'm making my choice. You don't wish to be a hedgehog? Nor do I wish to be a fox. So your choice is to run away? No, my choice is to stop being your pawn. Hedgehog or fox, I'd still end up being used as a stepping stone by you or other bastards like you. Doesn't matter what choice I make, the world hasn't become any better or worse. Nothing has changed at all despite the choices I've made. Oh no, my head is slightly in the way there. I will not make excuses for what happened in the past, but you must get over things that are already set in stone in order to make your choice. Problems do not get solved by running away. You are no more than a coward if you only wallow in self-pity. I'm running away? I'm a coward? Ha! Fine, I'll admit it. Don't come looking for me anymore. I will never come back. As I've already told you, my final decision is self-exile. Farewell, Earl. You must make the right choice. Your destiny must return to its ordained path. Enjoy this momentary separation. We will meet again. Brunch. Oh boy, I've been drinking. Okay, apparently maybe a lot. Ow. In the ops room, Groza is busy working on the main terminal. Her gaze is fixed ahead. That text speed's gotta be faster. You're awake, Commander? There's some sobering tea on the table next to the coffee machine. Well, I mean, coffee would work too, but I'll drink tea to that. We have tea-making waifu here? Sober? What? Sobering tea. Mei Ling wrote down the recipe after she got drunk, so I tried making some. Give it a go. Mei Ling? After rising to my feet, I make my way to the table in the lounge, picking up a cup filled with a cooled amber-colored fluid. What's in this? A few ingredients with strange names. And you boiled them up for me to drink? I will be your sword and shield, and in return, you will tell me how my cooking tastes. Remember these words, Commander? Man drinks his tea. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have made a promise like that. It's cutting into my life expectancy. This is really spicy. Are you sure this can actually be drunk? It does smell a bit dubious, but the effect seems promising, don't you think? Okay, I'm gonna chance a click to see if I can make the text go faster. Dubious, the smell alone wakes me up completely like a smack to the face. Let's save the rest for the next party. Yeah, I can click to speed up the text. There probably won't be a party for a very long time. Just yesterday, Mei Ling's collection got cleaned out and used to throw the welcoming party for Brole. Why don't you give some proper thought to how to make up for that, Commander? The URNC seems to be accelerating their development plans lately. The Varjägers are running around everywhere, and the Elids are showing up more and more frequently. Our missions are getting increasingly difficult to complete. I look over at the console on the desk. The screen is showing the mission interface. We're already 25 days into the mission of transporting an item designated Task 3115, but our progress is only at 63%. If I multiply the cost of carrying out the mission by the time factor, the total sum would be... So? Money is getting harder to come by, and the Elmo's balance sheets have been in the red every single month, so Mei Ling's rice wine will have to wait until we finish the job. She won't mind, will she? Need to turn down the voices a little, I think. With our expenditures on the rise, we need to complete assignments more frequently to keep the Elmo running. The situation should improve if we take in a few more members. Prolic, you mean? Well, that finally solves our problem of communicating with Nemesis. What about the others? All the idle dolls are helping Mei Ling with the maintenance on the vector engines in the engine room. Our drones detected an approaching collapse storm 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago? Wait, we're in the middle of a storm right now? Everyone was resting at the time, so the mobile base proceeded along its preset course. Is this region prone to collapse storms? The environmental data from Brief doesn't include any warnings on the subject. Oh, how reliable. Bring up a topographical map of the surrounding terrain. As Groza taps away on her console, the topographical map is displayed on the projector screen in the ops room. We are currently approaching the storm. There's a valley upwind of it, but the surrounding terrain is quite rough. If we take shelter there, we run a high risk of being ambushed by lurking threats. It's more dangerous to move through the storm while our vector engines are being serviced. Let's take refuge in the valley. The number of breakdowns experienced by the vehicle have spiked recently. We may need to do very extensive maintenance. Well, it's been running for 10 years. We'll have money once we're done with this mission. We'll give Elmo a complete overhaul then. The mission pays too well, Commander. I know, not to mention, we'll have to go through a troublesome place like the Green Zone. But we're bounty hunters now. We take money and render a service. We deliver the cargo to its destination without any hiccups and earn an honest living. Nothing you've ever done over the last 10 years can be considered an honest living. Jeez, man! You pass out at one party and you get a lecture. What if we compare the things I did before that? Then it is an honest living. Alright, so we were doing sketchy stuff before, it sounds like, based on our weird dream we had there. Again, I didn't play the first game, so I'm coming in a little blind here. The height of the valley is different from what's stated on our topographical data. We can't launch drones during the storm, so we cannot be certain the terrain data pertaining to the surrounding region or the real-time conditions. Our chances of being ambushed will go up if we carry on like this. So we're practically blind, huh? How are the engine repairs going? Still in progress. Override the safety speed limit. Move at full speed. I'll buy a few more bottles of wine for Mei Ling next time we go shopping. I estimate we'll clear the valley by 8:54. We fall silent. Time ticks by as the vehicle moves forward. At the end of the valley, gradually comes into view. Thank goodness. We're not. Whoa, did you just put down tea-making waifu? Oh, that's not gonna end well for you, buddy. That is not gonna end well for you. Stealing my stuff! Man, you just get sober and somebody hits you in the head with the rifle butt. Jeez. Wake 'em. Hello, hello. Tss. You up? That insignia. Varjägers? Your way of tying people up is pretty crude. Quit your bitching. There's a collapse storm outside. You ever been in one? Not yet, unfortunately. Very classical Japanese, thank you. Well, this is your lucky day. Want to give it a try? I stretch my body as inconspicuously as I can to make sure the GPS device below my chest is still intact. The hell are you doing? My legs are none of them. Just stretching them. Don't try anything funny. Now spit it out. Spit what out? The only thing I've had since yesterday was wine and a cup of tea. The smell might be kind of intense if I spit it out, you know. Drop the act. Now open up this damn thing. Right now, you're standing on the damn thing in question. Don't you Varjägers have any experience with opening boxes? Ugh. You better wise up. Now open the damn thing, or this day next year will be the anniversary of your death. You need a code to open the box. You need a code to open the box? Yes, a code. Now, if you tell me why you're here to seize the box, I'll give you the code. Why? You think us Varjägers need a reason to take your stuff? If you had any sense, you'd have handed over your valuables long ago. If this is about money, why don't you try to make this a win-win situation? I'll pay you what you want and the box leaves with me. How about that? Win-win, you say. How much money could you possibly have in that beat-up vehicle of yours? You wound me. Enough! Now give me the code. The code is too complicated. It'll take some... How about we put a few holes in your head? Think that'll help? Our employer only allows us to open the box in case of utmost emergency. The code is on my vehicle's computer. Don't give me any of that crap. I've blown your vehicle and those trash dolls of yours to pieces. If you harm the waifus, man, it doesn't turn out well. Let me just tell you, as somebody who's played a few gachas in his day. Blown to pieces, you say, but they look perfectly alive and well to me. What? Boss? Okay, so we need to wear gas masks everywhere that we're at. Interesting. I think maybe it's post-apocalyptic? Well, again, I just haven't played it before, so I'm kind of coming in blind here. The Jeep is now a safe distance away. I treat the bullet wound on my shoulder with the medkit in the car. What took you so long? Upon the plains, the storm conceals an invisible object. What? What, Nemesis? Where are Gronze and Krolik? Why are y'all using spare bodies? I was in the ops room, and Krolik and Nemesis were in the engine room when we were all caught by the explosion. Only Mei Ling survived by taking cover inside an empty fuel tank. The frame depot was completely destroyed, so Mei Ling promptly uploaded our neural clouds to the remaining spare bodies before we set out immediately. Okay, so they are definitely androids or something. Cyborgs. Right now, Mei Ling is working as quickly as she can to get the drone elevator back online, so air support will have to wait. We need orders, Commander. Get the box back. Rose, seated in the passenger seat and focuses outside, hesitating for a moment. We can't guarantee your safety without doll protection. Do I look like I need protection? Yes! Yes, I do look like I need doll protection, actually. We're gonna starve if we don't get that box back. Understood. I mean, I literally got abducted, rifle-butted, and shot. I definitely need protection, actually. Quick, give us a hand. Boss wants the big box loaded onto another vehicle. He ran off and left all the hard work for us. Commander, the box is just ahead. Fortunately, the Varjägers haven't reached it yet. Approaching enemy target. Prepare to engage. Wait, who's that? Oh god, the dolls are back! Call for backup. There's no way we can handle them. Commander, considering the current situation, I believe we should immediately initiate attack on the enemy. Please issue a command to me. Select the target location. I am ready to attack. Please confirm the enemy target. Do love me a good SMG. Damage confirmed. Commander, there are still residual enemy units on the battlefield. Please use Nemesis to clean up the field. finish that. Box recovered, Commander. I should point out, this is also available on mobile devices, so it's obviously designed with touch controls in mind. I would be curious to know if they have controller support too. That these type of games generally are pretty decent played via controller. On an open stretch of valley in the yellow zone, under extremely poor visibility, the Jeep steadily advances through the collapsed storm when it suddenly runs over a large lump of rock on the ground and lurches dangerously to one side. Groza, who is on overwatch on the roof. At the same time, a large chunk of rock is dislodged by the storm from the cliff, and the Jeep is driving past. It hurls in the air straight towards the Jeep. Jostled by the lump of rock that just ran over, the Jeep suddenly deaccelerates, and the Varriers in hot pursuit rapidly catch up to us. The Varriers on the roof of the frontmost vehicle start laying down fire at us and the box. Commander, I can't secure the box. I don't know why I need to translate that. Annoyed noise in Japanese. Bullets and large falling rocks close in on the Jeep and the box simultaneously. Groza, now immobilized, is utterly helpless. Groza! Oh no, not my box. We're getting paid for this, man. Having been continuously jostled and attacked, the cracks on the box continue to widen until the outer shell bursts open all of a sudden. The explosion blows the incoming projectiles and rocks away and leaves an indent on the one corner of the roof of the Jeep. Groza is also knocked down by the shockwave. Nemesis, stop the vehicle! Nemesis brakes abruptly and brings the vehicle to a halt. The broken box reveals another slightly smaller box. Its contents cannot be made out. The smaller box appears more or less identical to the larger one. It shudders in the air and then lands several meters away from Groza. What's this? Commander! Amid the collapsed storm, the Groza scrambles to her feet with great difficulty. Now that the Jeep is stationary, the Varjager convoy is promptly surrounded. The Jeep carrying their leader lingers in the back. Interesting, they chose to censor that and none of the other ones. You MFers! You think you can escape? Dying for nothing is very unwise. Ammo's expensive, and the thought of wasting it on you makes my heart ache, you see. Get the box back. And crush that bastard! They're just jealous of the waifus. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Commander, we've got company. Nemesis, prepare for combat. Stop them from getting any closer. We can have some cover tutorial. Still running, out of steam already. Everyone into cover. Hold them off. Wait for boss to bring reinforcements. We'll get the box back. Commander, pay attention to these lines. They display information about upcoming attacks. White lines indicate the target is protected by cover. Yellow lines indicate reduced effectiveness of cover. Commander, please click to move to the target location. Okay, so I assume that's like a full cover icon. Very, very XCOM. Please click on Felde. You're gonna make me shoot the one that's no good? Please click confirm. As have been seen, the enemy is protected by cover, which means we cannot deal effective damage to him. So we will flank him and eliminate him. Commander, please click on the target location. When attacking from this position, the cover will not be provide protection to the target. Please select the target. Okay, so that looked like maybe we had like half cover there. We had full cover from that one, maybe. Half body boundary cover, able to be climbed over cover. All right, so I can just shoot you. 20%, 20%. Able to just eliminate you. Victory Portent selects one target within 9 tiles and deals physical damage equal to 80% of attack. Okay, so this is just my shot, I assume. I'm assuming we're gonna have like special abilities. That would be pretty cool. Maybe grenades. I mean, we did see a special ability on that other lady, right? Enemy reinforcements detected. Commander, our firepower is limited. We must evacuate immediately. What exactly was in the box stolen by the Varjägers? All of you, get them. Take that box back. You know, it's kind of funny. Such a first world gamer problem, but my new machine loads everything so fast that loading screen tips are nigh unusable because I can't read fast enough. Yeah, first world problems there. The Varjägers shuffle around for a bit, but maintain a loose encirclement. They outnumber us a bit too much for my liking. Goza, how are we doing? Our tires in shreds. We can only move at low speeds. You cowards! There's only a handful of them. Get in there! How much longer until the drone support arrives? Mei Ling couldn't give us an estimate on when the drone elevator would be fixed before we set out. And the interference from the storm is too strong right now for transmissions to get through. I'd say we need to hang in there for a while, Commander. If we don't do something soon, you could kiss this Commander goodbye. Bring out the big guy. Hurry up and get rid of him. It's a modified mech equipped with a large caliber cannon. We need to get off the vehicle ASAP, Commander. Through the collapsed storm, a mech seems to have been converted from a construction vehicle, rises to its full height. It emerges from behind the convoy and moves towards us slowly, pushing aside Jaeger vehicles. That'll show you your ammo may be expensive, but my artillery fire definitely hurts more. The Varjäger's starting armament only makes our situation more dire. The modified mech gets closer. Our battered jeep is completely at its mercy. Looks like I'm finally out of luck. Commander! Commander, do you copy? Commander! 2 drones tear through the collapsed storm and come diving towards my location. The signal receptionist short-range communication device installed on the drones isn't the best, so the voice speaking through the comms is a bit patchy, but all 3 of us let out a sigh of relief when we hear it. Mei Ling, you're just in time. How's the mobile base vehicle? Very Japanese. Commander, we're screwed, Commander! The MBV is totally wrecked this time. All of our stores and parts have been destroyed. Those bastards even stole the collapsed pieces I've been saving up. All of my progress from the first game has not transferred over. Mei Ling, it'll be fine. There'll be more collapsed pieces to come. In any case, just get us out of here first. How much longer can these drones fly? Oh, that's right. You're still around, Commander. I'll still be getting a paycheck. Mei Ling maneuvers one of the drones to lay down suppressive fire on the mech, and commands the other one to land on a relatively safe cliff further away. The drones have 56 minutes worth of fuel left. Hurry and get on, Commander. Groza, Nemesis, fall back and bring the box along. Please, may I get to the settings screen? I'm gonna chance it. That's Commander, they're catching up. Would I like to skip? No, I wouldn't. That was a construction vehicle? Trying to run, dream on. Commander, please focus on defense and don't leave cover rashly. Okay, so... I actually have a little bit more here. So, fire command. Basic attack targeted. Stability damage 4. I don't know what stability is. I'm guessing it must be that yellow number, maybe? Select one target within 7 tiles, deal physical damage equal to 80%. Heavy suppression, stability damage 5. Select one enemy within 7 tiles, dealing physical damage equal to 130% of attack damage to them, and applies movement down for 1 turn. That also costs something. I don't know what that resource is. Perfect cover. Applies 2 stacks of shelter and defense up to all allied units within 6 tiles for 2 turns. Gains 1 point of Convectance index for each allied target within range. Increases counterattack count by 2 for the turn. Hold off enemy attacks for 2 turns. Alright, if we fire at him, it looks like... Yeah, okay, so that stability damage is that, but it looks like we're going to finish him off, I'm guessing? Mm-hmm. Okay, over here, Victory Portent, that's like our normal attack, stability damage 2. Enlightened Star, stability damage 3, select one enemy within 9 tiles dealing physical damage. When attacking near cover, increases damage dealt by 20% and gains 2 points of Confectance Index. Okay, these have like cooldown symbols, I'm assuming. And Penetrating Casket. Select one enemy within 9 tiles, applies defense down for 1 turn, and deals physical damage equal to 100. Okay, we're just gonna kill him, so I assume that's gonna be plenty to finish him. Nice sound effect of the shell casing hitting the ground. Although, on dirt, I don't think it would make that much noise. Don't you dare run off. Get back here and chase them. What a useless bunch. If you let them escape, I'll feed you all the E-lids. Okay, WSD does not move anything. Arrow keys don't move. Okay, I can move via that. Or I can click and drag. Again, also on mobile, so I assume that it's going to have mobile-esque controls. Okay, so we're out of range for our regular attack. So if we were to move up to here, and then finish him off. And I'm assuming Ditto here is definitely out of range. Move to there, and then... I suppose the closest guy. Oh, did not finish him. Don't love that. Oh, goodness. Commander, drone support is ready. We need to input the drop coordinates. Oh, that's a nice effect. Click confirm for the fire support. Just tutorializing, can't do anything. Good thing it doesn't do friendly fire, or that's part of the tutorial. Damn it, faster, damn you! Interception complete. The enemy's assault has been temporarily hindered. Continue with the evacuation. I'm already level 3, man. That's how good I am. Intelligence puzzles plus 20%. Or plus 20. I don't know what that is. Mission complete. Okay. Achieve victory. No more. Lose no more than 1 unit. Win within 6 turns. And we get a bunch of currencies. I don't think I'm going to read them here. We got stuff. If we're trying to protect the box, shouldn't the person with the box be in the front of the retreat? Also, wasn't I shot in the shoulder? Hold up, Maylene. Looks like you need to retake your drone driving. Now's not the time for this, Commander. We had a girl in a box. Why not? You know, I'm like that in the morning, too. I just really don't want to get up either. What the hell do you think you're doing? Get that box. I like the design of that main cannon. It's got like a revolver for like reloading. The box is secure. Mei Ling, prepare for liftoff. Got a pistol? Oh, grenade down the barrel. Nice. Very nice. Suckers. That's a beautiful shot. They're all just maidenless, you know? You just can't help people like that. The MBV is below us. Hold on tight, everyone. You do realize that if you mess up, we're all gonna die. Considering I'm gonna be hit by the repel bill for my beloved Elmo, I can't let this drone get any more banged up. There's one really large vehicle. Holy moly. The drone lands on the drone elevator of the Elmo, which has undergone initial repairs. We clamber out of the rubble, the wound on my shoulder is bleeding again due to the impact. Be in pain in Japanese. Commander, are you alright? It's just a scratch. I'll get a full checkup afterwards. How's Mei Ling? Mei Ling emerges from the entrance and rushes towards us anxiously. Mei Ling, I'm currently hot with collapse radiation, so maybe we can dispense with the welcoming back hug. What are you talking about, Commander? Our communication equipment along with the drivetrain are destroyed. We've managed to get the control system back online with emergency repairs, but all of our part stocks and doll frames were blown up. Our budget for new equipment is 0 now. You do have some collapsed pieces of your own in reserve, right? Please tell me you do. Don't worry, we'll buy the season pass. That's wonderful, Commander. But with our comm equipment wrecked, I guess we can't make an order with brief right away, can we? How are the vector engines? They're barely running, but we're missing parts for the control system and I can't complete repairs on it. Our current safe movement speed is about 25 kilometers an hour. How bad is the damage to the comm equipment? The entire transmitter got blown up. We can use the backup systems on board for short-range operations, but the vehicle signal booster and vehicle communication equipment are completely destroyed, so connecting to the internet and long-range comms don't seem too likely. Can we try fixing it? I have a stream later. The spare parts got blown up along with it. While our current situation looks a little dire, our mission objective is still in our possession. Once the mission is complete, everyone will get a big bonus. Really? Of course. Now, let's think of a way to get our comms and propulsion back. We'll make things a lot easier going forward. Groza puts the box she's been carrying. The quivering box grows still the moment Groza breaks contact with it. I believe there's a girl in here. Nemesis, what do you think? Flames scatter, flowing through the veins. A cruel master returned. We don't have any other doll frames we can use right now, but we can't bring Krolik back online for the moment. It looks like an ordinary box, albeit a pricey one. Why isn't it moving anymore? Groza, approach it. As Groza draws closer, the box starts vibrating again. Nemesis, you try. Groza falls back and Nemesis walks up to the box. It continues to vibrate. I doubt it's a problem with Groza. Mei Ling? As Nemesis puts some distance between herself and the box, it stops quivering. Well, in terms of what we have in common, I guess the Commander and I are both human? Oh, okay, so you're not a doll? Let's confirm our plan for the rest of the mission. We'll meet up in the ops room. Mei Ling, find a place where we can store the box and continue with repairs. Okay. Hey, we cleaned this place up pretty nice. we can go back to the ops room for the rest. There are very functions you can find here. Oh, please let it be the settings menu. Please let it be the settings menu. Okay, notice we've got a bunch of stuff. Okay. Settings. You're not what I'm looking for. Okay, we're getting closer. As I mentioned, you can pick between Chinese, Japanese, or Korean. It was about a 86 MB download. It wasn't too big. Oh, like, all right, just down a little bit, just a little bit, so you're not so loud I can talk over you. Out of curiosity, these are the graphics settings. Frame rate 60. This is all just basic. I haven't been allowed to get in here before. Could probably knock that up. I am running on my main machine here, so it shouldn't have any problems with the game that can run on mobile. Render scale. Viewed stories. I have no idea what most of this stuff means, so I'm just going to let it be. Although I do see there's a lot of combat settings for camera and whatnot, which is nice to see. Okay, so nothing else is really unlocked right now. Also, weren't you T-Waifu? Did we repair you, I take it? Campaign. Chapter progress, 8%. We have campaign, supply missions, combat simulations. Actually, let's go back here. Do we have... I assume we have energy because it's a gacha, which of course we do. Sad times. Sad times. Campaign. Double pendulum simulation. As I said, we're going to push on until we get to our first gacha pull. That's the goal for this video. The clock hands, separated briefly, continued to tick. Struggle as they might, they will eventually return to that predetermined beginning. Okay, we have finished 1-1, and now I guess we're on 1-2. Arc of Light. When faced with a difficult problem, why not relax for a bit? We have some enemies. A Prismole type 1. A blind and unreasonable mole that's been piling on the creatine. It's ill-natured and its gigantic body means it's always hungry. Claw Strike. Selects one enemy within a 3x3 area and deals melee physical damage equal to 8% attack. Swift Sprinter. Able to move long distances, unable to climb over cover or onto high ground due to its short stature. Not a short king. Being unable to attack enemies behind cover. And we get stuff. And we're going to use 10. I assume that's our energy. Stays in the white zone under jurisdiction. Too fast. We've begun full vehicle self-diagnostics. Oh man, this room's still banged up. Estimated time to completion is 8:12. I stand before the full height windows in the op room. Right now it's all quiet outside. A series of collapse storms, mistakes in the weather logs, errors in our map. Our mission information is being leaked. This is all too much of a coincidence. Commander, do you suspect this attack was planned in advance? It has to be. Who's the nearest environmental information broker? Our purchase logs indicate that the trading partner is a brief subsidiary. The information itself is tagged as common data with no special providers. And who issued the contract? When the assignment was handed down, the client was listed as anonymous. It was transacted through Brief HQ, who only provided basic information on the client and their parent organization. The payout for this mission was very high. Many bounty hunter teams fought over it, but it ended up falling into our hands in the end. Rosa stops what she's been doing and turns slightly to look at me. We are currently disconnected from the internet, so we cannot obtain further information. But given what we know so far, this mission isn't much different from other such missions in the past, aside from the abnormally high payment. Let's get our comms back up and connect to the internet so we can replenish our supplies and fix our MBV first. We also need to purchase a new body so we can reactivate Frolic. Perhaps Nemesis' strange instinct can help with that. Shadows wander the fog at night, a sharp corner. Okay? There's a horde of Elids approaching. Threat level 2 to 3. Wipe them out. Commander, the terrain intel is inaccurate and we cannot be used for reference. Additionally, Elmo is in poor condition. Mei Ling is working hard on repairs, but it won't be operational anytime soon. That means we're stuck here for the time being. What's the situation outside? Can you see any Elids? Yes. 4 Elids sighted. However, Elids tend to move in swarms. There must be more nearby. While those Elids aren't any direct threat, if they stay near Elmo and get caught under the chassis, it could be troublesome. Understood. Nemesis and I will clear them out. Commander, the situation is urgent. We'll need to fight outside the MBV. Please make arrangements for pre-battle deployment. During pre-battle deployment, you can view basic information about the battlefield and enemy units. Then deploy dolls to locations as needed. Please select the deployment location. Then click a doll to deploy. Deploy. Nemesis. Pre-battle deployment is complete. Click start combat. Commander, we finished synchronizing the autonomous combat module. Please click auto battle. I'm not sure that defense up was the play there, since they don't have a ranged attack. I think he would have been better off shooting. Definitely would have been better off shooting. Okay, so we do have some retaliation attacks. That's good to know. Or at least she does. I think that buff she did gave her extra retals, if I remember. Enemy group eliminated. Commander, situation resolved. Okay, hopefully it's one of the games that's balanced in that easy battles you can auto, but to progress like main objectives you actually have to play. It's always disappointing to me when games are 100% autoable, because what am I even doing there? Alright, we completed our mission. Got all the stuff. Diagnostic complete. The vehicle has sustained 49% damage. Nemesis is helping Mei Ling perform emergency repairs, but it will be difficult since we are experiencing severe parts shortage. At the moment, the only available tactical dolls are myself and Nemesis. We might have a hard time if more Elids of a higher threat level show up, or if the Varjägers manage to catch up to us, Commander. In any case, let's get the MBV moving first. Destination coordinates? Well, I want to carry on towards ZJKK32E-U8PB4Q, given our present situation. Yeah, we've been in similar situations before. Back when you had just become a bounty hunter in the contamination zones, this feeling of not knowing what to do when trying to complete an assignment was a frequent occurrence. Back then, you had changed a lot since then. So have you. Though I'd say you're a lot more like how you used to be right now. When I first entered the contamination zone, I was still doing things the old way. Only after being taken advantage of multiple times did I realize I'm no longer the commander from before. You'll always be the commander, Commander. Even when I couldn't use the most basic brief reception system? I think back to the years when things were the most difficult. In the beginning, I was on my own. Back then, being a bounty hunter wasn't a respectable profession. I was just taking private cases aimlessly, living like there was no tomorrow. Then, I took in Groza, and we rescued Mei Ling together. So afterwards, Brief was founded, and the bounty hunters could finally start operating through an official channel and follow proper procedures. Thanks to that, we slowly got the Elmo up and running. Groza has seen me at my worst, and yet she's stayed by my side as a stalwart companion. Well, it was only a month of being a wanted criminal for ordering contraband because you couldn't tell the difference between private networks of underground brokers and the URNC public internet, but thus accidentally sending your order to a URNC government department. The signal in the contamination zone is terrible. It's hard to avoid mistakes when you keep jumping from one network to another. Still, now that we have Brief to coordinate things, the communication codes for underground broker networks and the URNC internet are now clearly demarcated, so sending your message to the wrong recipient probably won't be too... Commander, it's the URNC internet. It's from a beacon, a signal tower in the Great Wall Railway Garrison is set up in contamination zones. The drones must have passed over a train of the Great Wall Railway on the way back, so the beacon cluster ought to be nearby. Move out. Our destination is the beacon cluster. We'll borrow their equipment to restore our comms and internet access. That'll be a good start. Commander, we've reached the beacon's location. Location of the required parts are marked. Clear out those ELEDs. This is our territory. Situation update. Varjägers detected ahead. Please advise. What's the threat level? According to intel, they're scattered units with no significant increase in threat level. Shall we proceed with the mission? Eliminate them and retrieve the parts. Order confirmed. Executing. Okay, so... if we were to move to here, we wouldn't have any line of sight. I guess all that stuff. Oh, I see. Maybe it wasn't showing me lines of fire yet. Blast Zone. Deals AoE damage to enemy units within a specified area and ignores cover. Is that you guys that do that, I take it? Throw explosive. Okay. So, our best range here is 9. 1, 2, let's see. Like, we would have line of fire there. Kind of like the idea of heading to that hard cover. Stellar Pursuit. Selects corrosive damage. Deals an additional 1 point. For each additional 1 point of confirms in this attack's damage. Okay, so we kind of build up. That's like a combo point or something, maybe. Turn cooldown on that. I mean, there's no reason not to get us on cooldown. Unless this just finishes them off. Which it appears to. Alright, if we run to here, can I do your... I'm just gonna test this. The AI seem to like it, so let's see if we can figure out why. Okay, you do AoE. Yeah, okay. Okay, AoE guys gotta go first. Commander, take note of the warning signs on the ground. Some powerful enemies have exceptionally strong skills with damage effects typically delayed 1 turn. Okay. You. I guess I have to make a decision. If we were to move to there, he would have cover. Heavy suppression. So, applies movement down. He's the one that's got to go. I'm not going to have any cover there. Do we just eat it? If we attack you, that's not going to finish you off. Okay, so we really do need to get out of the way. Let's move to there. And then, what else do we have? Launch attack doing AoE physical damage equal to 90%. Sure. Yeah. Okay. It was like a underslung? No, we have like a flare launcher or something. Okay, we either interrupted him or finished him off, one or the other. You can hit him and finish him. Okay, I note that the terrain also was not destroyed by an explosion. Parts recovery confirmed. Returning to the MBV. Mission complete. Leveled up to 5 already. Look how good I am at this. We got our victory. We got a bunch of stuff. Story node. If the storm will soon be upon us, then at the very least we should have the movement to catch our breath right now. Of course, it would be better if we could afford an umbrella. The beacon towers here are old, and only those two are still usable. This model's way too obsolete. It's not really compatible with the comm modules in our MBV. The serial number of the nearby purification zone is still W2069. 2069, they're pretty efficient at what they do. Can we use the comms now? The compatibility isn't ideal, but I guess it'll work, kinda. We should be capable of mid-range comms. Mid-range. Mei Ling, send this message to all signals you can detect. The siren sings upon the sands on a sunny day. Right. The message is sent out, and we will soon receive a response. We have a reply. The collapsed pieces are ready. Harpagon is waiting. There's also a string of what appears to be communication code. Heh, use it. The call is promptly picked up. Oya oya. Yo, I wondered who'd be calling at this hour. Polunitsa. Ha, if it isn't the commander. Who else would use that code other than me? Oh ho, I gather you've already been baptized by Harpagon? No, you're simply the only available broker who happens to be active in the area. Heh, this is seriously disappointing. As punishment, I might have to ask for more moolah, you understand? I'm hoping you can be, how should I put this, magnanimous? I'm in need of a lot of MBV parts and doll frames. Is this a business expansion, or what? Yep, I was jumped. Ha, how the tables have turned, Commander. Don't you think you'd get in trouble for causing trouble everywhere you go, eh? I'm just trying to fulfill a contract, as usual. The contract is a little strange, though. We've had a string of strange coincidences, but the cargo's still with me. Once I hand it over and get paid, I'll be looking for you to refurbish the Elmo. Refurbish the Elmo? Hang on a minute. Don't tell me you're the one that got that high-paying job. My contract certainly is a high-paying one. There's been some intriguing rumors about this particular contract. What rumors? It's a secret, but if you come and collect your order yourself, and also take care of some small trouble for me while you're at it, I can give you a 2% discount and some extra free intel. Deal? My dolls and drones are pretty much done for right now. In fact, I only have the one vehicle left. Bad timing, Commander. During this special period, we don't do deliveries, and no free intel is available. Are you in trouble? Oh, it's not big trouble. It's just that we received a shipment earlier, and a pack of wild mutts have caught the scent and come to feed. Sounds like a pretty big problem to me. I just don't know what the Judas in my team that went and kissed our enemy. Since when did we have a common enemy? Well, we do now. What's happening on your end? I'm getting static over here. The comms equipment on the MBV is broken. The stuff I'm using now is borrowed. It doesn't sound like normal static to me. In any case, I'm at TY3IU-8SSZ90. Thanks for shopping with us, Commander. Mei Ling, make a list of the supplies we need and send it to that comms code. Right, Commander. Is that Pulacinita? Yep. That's the old friend of mine who has something of a screw loose, but she's worth every cent of her fee when it comes to the variety and quality of her supplies. Then does she have... Oh, one more item on her shopping list. 10 bottles of home-brewed rice wine. She's a lush, guys. Careful. This is wonderful. Thank you, Commander. Also, recalibrate the comms equipment. Set it to a fixed comms channel and make sure it's encrypted. Rosa, Nemesis, and I will be counting on you to collect the goods. Remember to bring along backup of Krolik's Neural Cloud. Understood. I assume that we're gonna get our first gacha pull to get Krolik back. What? Didn't want to know what that was anyways. Normal battle. Beasts will always attack everyone without fear or favor. This is a good position. How's the comms channel with Groza and Nemesis? Connection is stable. Judging by the time, leaders should be there by now, right? Yeah, put us through. Sit rep. We're approaching the target coordinates. There are many Varjager vehicles here, Commander. Varjagers? Judging by their gear, they're not from the same branch as the ones we encountered. There's drones incoming. The Varjagers are attacking them. Mei-Ling, contact Polutnitsa. What a name. Oh, Commander here already. Groza and Nemesis are nearing the indicated coordinates. Are the Varjagers the ones harassing you? Yes, indeed. The wild mutts are having their fun, so that should keep them occupied for a while. We can't make it in time. The Varjagers are trying to approach the Jeep. Should we take them out here? Wow, I expect nothing less from the Commander's most trusted leader, Groza. But there's no rush, okay? There's a small path to the southeast from your current location. Follow it. The Commander? Do as she says. Leave the Jeep behind as bait. Understood. Time to dismount, Nemesis. Come with me. Man, how many spare Jeeps do we have? We've entered the path Poludnitsa mentioned. There are far fewer enemies than anticipated. Alright, let's regroup with Poludnitsa as soon as possible. Four of them. Can you take him out with one shot? Do it. Alright, and for you, move to there, and then maybe we do... our AoE. Love it. Alright, what do we have here? Defense down. Okay, that looks to be our heaviest attack, but it needs 3 of whatever that resource is. I guess we have it. I do see that she's got 3 marks above her, so that must be maybe part of it. Alright, and here, we'll move up to there. Heavy suppression. Okay, so that's spending one of those, maybe? Let's see if that's true. I'd love to know that mechanic. Okay, that did use that up. Okay, now I just need to figure out how to generate it. Okay, another story node. What is this stuff? Collapse piece. Hold on. High value currency. Alright, money. Gotcha. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while, Miss Groza. So sorry, but these wild mutts outside blew up my reception room. I apologize for the poor hospitality. We're just here to pick up the supplies. Where are they? All the supplies on the manifest are ready. They're all here except for the doll frames. We've been burning through a lot of frames over here lately. I only have one SST model T-doll unit left, and it's in the armory down there just to the right. By the way, there's a Neural Cloud upload terminal in there as well. There's only one doll frame? You'll just have to wait for a bit longer for the rest, okay? After we take care of that small trouble of yours. Exactly. You don't have to wipe them all out, just keep them off me for a while so they don't pick my bones clean. If you do that, you'll get the Commander 2% discount on top of the promised doll frames. Just 2%? I'm risking my life by lending you my only 2 tactical dolls, you know. Plus free deliveries from now on. Deal. Groza, Nemesis, bring Krolik back online. This will add to our fighting strength and bring Nemesis's best partner back to life. Krolik won't be too happy to hear that, Commander. I'll keep that in mind. Hey, Poludnitsa. Ready for the free intel? I'd like to hear about those strange rumors you were talking about. Just to be clear, these are purely rumors. I'm not sure if this information will be useful to you. Please go on. Apparently, you weren't meant to be the original contractor for this job. Wait, the original contractor? Orders were made through Brief or the Bounty Hunter Rights Expansion Federation. Aren't supposed to have specified assignees. However, the client seemed to have requested several Bounty Hunter teams specifically when placing this particular order. Usually with contracts like that, wouldn't the client communicate directly with the teams in questions through Brief? When I got this contract, it came directly from Brief's public contract pool, and I didn't receive any special conditions stated by the other partner. And that's where the problem lies. The Bounty Hunter teams that have been specifically named have many things in common, but within a month of that order coming in, the team started losing one certain common characteristic, and your team becomes the last one standing. What are those? Bounty Hunters with years of experience, an underdeveloped team structure, and desperate need for capital. These are all features you share with the other teams, but none of them are the lost feature. All the named teams have either disbanded, restructured, or changed their registered location. They have all left their original area of operation within a short period of time. Since they are no longer met this condition, they have been eliminated from the list. If we're the bounty hunters they want, why did they go through so much trouble? Why not just contact me directly? Your guess is as good as mine. I told you, these are just strange rumors of questionable usefulness. Now, why don't you try to think about what you've done recently that could invite this sort of attention? If area of operation is one of the conditions, then I happen to have changed mine recently. And why is that? There's no particular reason. The purification work near the E2072 line was about to be finished, and the new purification zones will be pushing further into the yellow zones. Therefore, I changed my registered location and decided to move here. It was a completely arbitrary decision. And then it seems someone definitely has their eyes on you, Commander. After all, you have enough people with a grudge against you to form a line stretching from here to Odessa, no? I don't think that joke is in very good taste. Yo, Commander. Is best partner Krolik finally awake? Best partner? I mean, how does the new body feel? Feels pretty good. It's lighter than my previous one. The cracks of wisdom are finally pierced by ignorance. Do you want me to burst that low-capacity garbage neural cloud of yours wide open, eh? Interlacing weaves. No, you're trash! You've recruited quite an interesting newcomer, Commander. Well, Commander, it looks like it's time for you to keep your end of the deal, no? Nemesis, Krolik, I'm leaving the assignment to you two. Yes, I know. A cleansing flame condenses the blossoms. She said she'll send those warriors to hell with her bullets. I'll be counting on you then. Also, Groza. Return immediately once the battle is over. Is something wrong? I can't be sure yet. Once you secure the supplies, lead the team back right away. Commander, recruitment is now open. Here we can access the SAR database to quickly expand our personnel armament. Yep, this is it. What do you want me to do here, game? Not that. That maybe? Please click on standard procurement. Alright, so what do we... Not gonna let me look around, huh? Please click to access once. Alright, so we have a normal pull and a 10 pull. Really? You're not even gonna have me roll on like a starter banner? 80 accesses. I don't like that. That's not wrong, but I don't like it. 80 accessi will guarantee an elite item. 10 accesses guarantee a standard or higher rarity object. Quick access details for SAR database. I don't think it's going to let me... No, we're in tutorial mode. Alright, I'm going to guess we're going to get the new character that we just unlocked. Because it didn't say she actually joined us. Okay, so like the new people arrived via helicopter. Okay, that's cool. and we swiped open the door. What? Is it your first time seeing this? Real skill is shown with blade in your hand. Prolec, melee damage and debuff. Got like a little shield. I don't know what's up with the bunny ears things. That's different. Maybe they come down to form like a helmet or something. Cool enough design. We are a purple rarity, which I assume is like the equivalent of like a 4-star. I don't know what the terminology is here. Redundant pieces 12. Prolec can now join the squad. Please return to the ops room. Recruitment unlocked. Please proceed to the refitting room. Commander, the refitting room is now available for use. You can conduct doll training and weapon maintenance here with the help of Elmo's smart systems. Even a doll who's never been something can swiftly learn combat techniques. Please select Prolec. Please click level up. Alright, so we are very standard gacha here. Including the bunny tail, I notice. Really going all in on the theme here. Here, Commander, you can set the corresponding training objectives for Prolec based on the number of combat reports you currently hold to enhance their combat effectiveness. Please click Start Training. Training complete. Level 1 up to level 6. Doll enhancement. In the refitting room, dolls can increase their level and meet training targets by sourcing combat experience from the records in the combat report. Okay, do I want to increase people? We're all currently 6. Do you only take combat records to level? Okay. I'm not sure what that button was doing. Do you want to apply current view to scenic tour? I don't know what that means, so no. Storeroom. In the storeroom, unused weapons can be dismantled to obtain withdrawal receipts and redundant pieces. We learned about leveling them up. Fortification. I assume this is like moving up level tiers. By using neural archives, you can improve the corresponding doll's neural fortification level. Boosting a doll's neural fortification level can increase their skill levels. Refitting room cutscene frequency can be adjusted in the settings. And outfit. Doll's outfit that strikes a balance between functionality and aesthetics. The bunny tail is tactical and needed. That's it. End of conversation. Combat suit. A more functional version of the doll's outfit designed exclusively for combat. Alright. I'm not going to fiddle anything other than what's needed. And that did take us up to our first recruitment. So that was my goal here. A little under an hour and a half. Not too bad. First impression, pretty good. We're still obviously greatly in tutorial land. So we have not been let off the rails or anything yet. But yeah, pretty nice. I'm really curious to know if they have controller support. I do feel like this would be a nice just kick up the feet and be able to play. The designs look pretty nice. It ran exceedingly smooth. It would have been nice just for my purposes if I could have got into the settings earlier to turn down the volume just ever so slightly. But that's kind of a recording issue, not a problem a player would have because you could just turn your sound down. Overall, pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think of this one. I don't know if it's something I would want to play long time, but so far at least the campaign has been interesting enough. I may play through a little bit more, or I may call it there. We shall see. Either way, thanks for joining me on this journey and checking out a new addicting gacha. I'm sure some people are absolutely loving this. If you are a Girls Frontline 1 player, let me know what you think of the new one. As I said, I am essentially 100% blind here, so I have no frame of reference other than an hour of playtime from years and years ago. So, yeah. Take care, builders. I will hopefully see you in the next one. Babel out.